I moved. So I want to do an apartment tour. So this is the kitchen. Have a really nice fridge, bigger than the one at the last place, so that's nice. Have my washer dryer in there. Have this huge front door. Never had a door that big. I'm back to having a freaking microwave, which is nice. And I'm also back to this really nice oven and stovetop. And I have all of this storage space here. Back to also having a washer or a dishwasher. Oh my gosh. And then here is my appliances. So I'm gonna keep this clean. I like it, the clean look like that. And then all my appliances in here. And then here is the living room. That stuff over here is getting donated, so it's just out there. But I have this new chair, which is nice. And then I have a really, oh my gosh, I have a really nice backyard and it's fenced in, so I can go sit out there. So freaking cool. And then this dresser type thing is new as well. This is also getting donated. And then here is the bedroom. We have my bed, of course, and then my office space. Don't really like how this is positioned. I mean, it just looks clunky down there, but like I work from home, so I can't do anything about that. And then I have a ladder here that is actually gonna get donated as well. Well, I'm giving it to a friend. And then this is the closet with all my stuff. Smaller closet than the last apartment I was in, but it fit everything, and that's what matters. And then we have the bathroom. I really like this shower. Look how high it is. It's so high up. And then more storage. Everything's just tucked away. I love it. So I unfortunately had to move. Cockroach issues, just a constant cockroach issue. And then the landlord wasn't actually fixing the issue. The pest control guy, or pest control was sent twice. Multiple times they came out. And the last time the landlord said that she was gonna fix everything that the pest control guy told her to fix. She didn't. There's still rotting wood under the bathroom door. There's like a bathroom door that leads to outside, and there's rotting wood under there. It's just like cockroaches can like lay eggs in there and then get into the house. And I've seen so many bugs in the house. It's just disgusting. And then the front door had issues. The landlord had to come fix that. And there's just like so many issues in that place. The last time that I saw a cockroach, I was up for over 24 hours because of how how stressed out I was. The cockroach issue has just caused me so much stress. I went over 24 hours without sleeping. I had to call 988 multiple times because of how stressed out I was. I haven't called 988 in years. So that really pissed me off because here I am not doing anything wrong, but then suffering for it because the landlord just won't fix the house. I have called and left a voicemail. I've emailed the county because the city that I live in is refusing to claim the property line. The next city over is refusing to claim the property line. So I had to call the county to try to get an inspector out, and they're refusing to send anyone out. It's just so frustrating. So I am paying rent on that place still and paying rent here. So $1,200 a month over there at the last place. There's an early termination fee of $1,200 if I find a replacement. $2,400 early termination fee if the landlord finds a replacement for me. And then I still have to keep paying the $1,200 a month in rent until some new person signs the lease, which is just unfortunate. I gave a tour to 2 people so far, and one person was like really excited about it. I'm like, oh yeah, she's definitely gonna sign a lease. She asked for the phone number of the landlord, talked to the landlord, said she could start a background check as soon as she talks to the landlord again to say that she likes the place. And then she saw the place and she's like, oh, the pictures made it seem brighter than what it is. I'm a light girly. The pictures I didn't take, I took off the Zillow website for the place because at that time that I had put a post up for it on Facebook Marketplace, I had not moved out yet. So, yeah. I don't know why the landlord brightened the pictures. Like it is very like, you're lying, you know, but I don't want to take pictures of my own because it'll just look crappy. And then, so that person was not interested. Good for her, listening to the bells and in her head going off and the red flags. Good for her. I wish I would have done the same, because in my gut, I knew I should not sign a lease for that place. But I had a friend really pushing me, being like, oh yeah, such a great deal, $1,200 a month, $350 pet deposit, and then you don't have to pay monthly for a pet fee and whatnot, and it sounded like a really good deal. So I'm like, okay, sure, like my friend knows this place, why not? And then horrible nightmare it's been. The other person said she might be getting a divorce soon, so she's not sure. I had another person that was supposed to come by and do a tour yesterday, and I got there like early, 20 minutes before she canceled. She's like, oh yeah, I have a stomach bug. I've been trying to get through it all morning, but I'm just not gonna be able to make it. Like, you couldn't tell me that earlier? Like, I drove 30 minutes to the place waiting for you to like show up, and then you just cancel last minute. People will waste your time. They don't care. People reach out and be like, is this available? And I'll be like, yes, it's still available. And then you don't hear anything from them because they're not even interested. They're just out there to like play games. I have 2 more people stopping by early next week. So both of them said they're very interested, so hopefully that goes somewhere. Because the sooner I can stop, the sooner I get someone to like sign a new lease, and also for them to sign a lease, they have to talk to the landlord. They need 3 times the amount of for income. The landlord has to approve them, and they have to pay for their own background check. So the sooner that they take over the lease, the sooner I can stop paying rent on 2 places. And the landlord's being very hostile. Like, I talked to her last month about if I were to move out, I would have to pay, like confirming the lease. So it says I would owe her $1,200 if I found someone to take over the lease, and then I would owe $2,400 if she found someone to take over the lease. So she reiterated that. She's like, yes, and you're responsible for rent until, you know, you find someone. And I'm like, okay, you know. Then she reiterates that, and I'm being nice, like, oh, you know, just an FYI, I have some people interested, I asked if I could give them her phone number, and if they want to move in, it has to be like mid-June, not early mid-June, because I can get all my stuff out by early mid-June. And then she's like, just to be clear, you're responsible for rent until we mutually terminate the lease. I'm like, why is she being so hostile? Like, and she's being so dismissive too. When I told her that like I'm probably gonna move out, the last time she went to fix some stuff, she's like, well, it's not the city, so because it's not the city, I should be comfortable living with cockroaches. I should feel comfortable living with ants. I should feel comfortable living in a house that's literally falling apart. Like, that is insane to me. I wish the county would go out there and actually do an inspection, because the only way she will ever change anything and fix anything is if the county fines her. Like, they can actually give her fines and hold her to it and come back out repeatedly to make sure that she actually fixes those issues. But they don't seem to care for whatever reason. Really unfortunate. I mean, and I really feel bad for the next people who end up living there. They're the ones who are going to have to deal with the same issues that I dealt with. It's like, I can keep paying rent until my lease is up, but either way, the landlord's going to find someone else to go after, and they're going to live in the place too, and then they're going to suffer. My friend was like, maybe there's like black mold in there too, like, or you don't know what's behind the metal decorative stuff. Like, there could be mold. Who knows? Who knows what's hiding behind there? But the landlord did a really crappy fix-it DIY job for something and didn't fix like anything else. So I feel significantly less stressed living here. I love this place. It's very community-based. There's a really nice gym here. It is huge. So I actually got rid of my cable machine and my treadmill because I'm like, I'm gonna have access to a gym. I don't need it. Like, where would it even fit? I'd have to put it in the bedroom. It would take up so much space. I gave some other stuff away too, but I also really want to get back into food content creation. So I have this Lumi Cube light that I bought, and it's chargeable. So I charged it. I don't know how much, like, depending on the brightness and whatnot, it could give you 2 hours, 1 hour, more than 2 hours, like, I don't know. And then I have this dresser here. I had a backdrop board that I was using in Minnesota when I was doing all of those smoothie bowls. So I would put the smoothie bowl on it and like get picture and videos of it. And so I want to put that on top of this. So I have like a dedicated area to do food content creation. But I want to stay away from like, I shouldn't say stay away from. I don't want to do the whole like raw veganism thing again. I want to do just cooked food. Now, I did buy a Ninja Creamy Swirl that I made space for it, is going right here. There's space for it right here. I'm also thinking that I want to buy the Ninja Combi to replace my rice cooker and air fryer. That way I have more space in here. I also want to get into like cooking pizza, so at some point I would probably then also buy the Ninja Artisan 5-in-1 pizza oven, and then maybe also the Ninja waffle maker. Not to make waffles. I don't like waffles. I don't like pancakes, but if I were to make all these like ice cream recipes, I think it would be cool to have the waffle maker to do like brownies, and then you can have like a slice of brownie with a scoop of ice cream on top. I think that would be great because I already have like a cookbook of I think like 50 smoothie bowls, something like that. Or not a cookbook, an ebook. And then I have another ebook with 4 recipes. It's like chocolate, peanut butter themed. So yeah, I'm excited. It's weird how it's like when I get rid of so much stress, I can then start thinking like clearer. So I actually started another account because I'm also on TikTok. I created a TikTok account. I'm much more active on TikTok. I've been doing TikTok every single day since mid last month. It's just so much easier. It's like YouTube is like Facebook. You give certain updates for certain things, right? And then I feel like TikTok is like Twitter. I remember early days Twitter, or I should say X. Early days Twitter, or when I remember Twitter, people would be like, I'm eating pizza, I'm going shopping. They would give the most random updates, but they would give all these updates versus Facebook. I feel like I don't really do the same there, you know? So I want to do both, keep doing both TikTok and YouTube. But yeah, I'm excited. I started another channel for like the dog channel because I go to a dog rescue once a week. I want to pull back on that because I don't know why I'm giving myself so much. I have like a YouTube channel for it and I haven't made a video in a while because it takes so long to edit those videos that I'm like, maybe I don't do that anymore. I have a TikTok account and then I have an Instagram that I started, and I'm like, why do I keep doing this to myself? It's like when I'm really stressed, I give myself more stuff to do when I should give myself less. And then when I get rid of that stress, it's like, oh dang, I need to pull back. And I think I've been on YouTube now for close to 3 years. I really want to just have my own business and actually make money. I'm not making any money. I'm making all these videos. I'm not at the point of like making money. I want to get to that point. So some things have got to go because like I work 40 hours a week. I only have so much time to do other things when I have Monday to Friday dedicated towards working my corporate job, you know? So I think, yeah, I just came back from the dog rescue earlier, showered, so my hair is like wet, but my hair is growing too. It's growing. It's growing so fast. I didn't film at the dog rescue. I don't think I'm going to keep filming. Again, it's just so much to edit. Even for TikTok, it's a lot to edit. So I'm going to pull back on that, and I just want to focus on my YouTube channel and TikTok and just making more recipes. But an update for the super cubes. I don't know if I talked about the super cubes, but I have like these super cubes that I've been using. I want to make more recipes for that. And now that I have a microwave, I can actually get a plate, put the super cube on the plate, do rice as well, and then heat it up in the microwave. But if I get the Ninja Combi multi-cooker, then I can just put everything in there. Because I also just want to try not to use like my stovetop and oven. You know, when you move out, it's clean if you never use it, or cleaner. If I never open the oven, then dust doesn't accumulate in there. Like the last place, thankfully, I didn't have to clean the oven at all because I never used it. But I did have to clean the stovetop because I put certain things on it, which wasn't too bad. I actually already cleaned the old place, so I feel good about that. So yeah, I am excited for what's to come. And I just want to make more food at home. You know, it's like you can eat out, but I also noticed, like, I went a whole month without eating out at all because I had the foster dog and I couldn't leave him at home. And then I went back and ate some junk food and I got so sick. And it just kind of reminds me that it's better to eat at home when you know what ingredients you're putting in your food versus when you eat out, they add all these additives in and you don't even know what the additives are. It's like such long words. It's like, what even is that though? I don't know.